Welcome back. This is Defender Fabrication. My name's Scott, and today's project is going to be to evolve the welding table project. What I'd like to do is I'd like to add electricity to the table. One of the problems that I run into is that when we're working here at the welding table, we've got multiple grinders or porta-band or other electric tools that we're using all at one time. We've got a cord running from the wall to the table for each of those tools. And then if you want to move the welder, then you've got to move over top of all those cords, and those cords get tangled around in each other. And I'm sure if you've got a similar situation, you can relate. So what we're going to do, and what really kicked off this project, was that I found, not typically a dumpster diver, but I found an extension cord in the neighbor's trash that they had run over with a lawnmower. Now, one of the things that you want to watch out for, in a case like this, is that the cord was not only cut in half, but there were a couple of spots in the cord that are escaping me for the moment, but where the cord was also damaged. So this end was missing its ground plug, and then there was a couple of spots where the insulation was nicked. So we're going to dispose, oh, here we go. There's a spot right there where the insulation was damaged. So we're going to get rid of this much of the cord of this end, and I've got a new plug to attach to the remaining cord. It must have been about 100-foot long extension cord, and we've got 40 feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to take these two metal boxes and we're going to attach them to the legs of the welding table. Now, rather than bolt or screw these, what we're going to do is there's a couple of holes already here on the side of the box, and we're going to drill a couple of more, and we're going to just plug weld these right to the side of the leg. And then we're going to run a piece of conduit up out of the top of the box, across, underneath, and over to the other box. I've got the conduit and the fittings for the boxes to do that. And when we bring the power in with the old extension cord, we're going to use this style of clamp. And we're going to wrap the cord up on one of these gecko's toes cord wraps. And on the opposite side from where we bring the power in, we're going to use the other end of the extension cord so that we've got approximately 50-foot cord attached to the table, so that if we need to get away from the table and do something else, we can pull that off and use that as well. Not real sure how that's going to work out or how much I'm going to use it, but since we've got the cord, we've got the fittings. This is pretty much everything except the gecko's toes is stuff that I had on hand anyway. I think maybe I bought the end, I bought the plug, but everything else we had. So anyway, let's just get after it. If you've got any questions, put them down in the comments, and Okay, so it was just that simple, real time. This was about 3 hours worth of work. I did have to take a little break and run an errand in between, but I got a little tester here. I'm going to plug this in for the first time, and we're going to see if I got everything right. Okay. Here goes. We should see 2 yellows and no red would be correct. There. You see that. That one's correct. That one's correct. Got her there. Got her there. Now this side is the side that obviously gets plugged in. Let's move over to the other side and take a look at that one. Okay, there we go. Got 2 yellows, 2 yellows, 2 yellows, 2 yellows, and then the last, we've got a light on this cord, so, whoop, there we go, 2 yellows. So, you might have noticed that on this side, I put the cord holder on the opposite face of the leg, and the reason for that is, and you can see on the other side, putting it here, it kind of hangs over, but on that side, by swinging it around, I was going to get it in front of my clamp rack. So if it becomes a problem, maybe we'll just shift it off to the side a little bit more, but that can all be done later. So hey, listen, appreciate it. Appreciate you watching. There is a series of videos on things we did to this welding table and its evolution. So if you don't care, go back and take a look at those. If you like what you see here, appreciate a thumbs up. And if you got any questions, give me a comment. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do so. I'll see you on the next video. Thanks.